Hey, it's Target Shooter 145, and I thought I'd kind of take a break from the shooting and finally show you a different video here that you haven't seen. And if you've been a subscriber to me for a while, or at least for maybe about a couple weeks, you probably know that this thing has been in due for a cleaning. So this is going to be a disassembly video. I'm not going to be reassembling it because it actually takes me a while to reassemble this thing. For me it does, it just does. And I have disassembled this thing once for cleaning, and this thing is a Savage 64F 22LR, and the tools that you need to disassemble this thing is a Phillips and flathead screwdrivers. You can see I got Stanley, it's my favorite brand there, and I just got a set of Allen wrenches here. You can use normal, it's about a normal size one, leave him out there, and a socket wrench. Some people call this a ratchet, but I like socket wrench. And what we're going to be using for this usually is about 10 or 11 millimeters. And last thing, you can use like a snap cap, but I prefer to use a I prefer to use a snap cap too, but I don't have one. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to get closer here. And yes, I put a sheet over this table so nothing will fall through, and take it off safe, just to, ensure that that is empty. I like to lock it. Try to drop that guy back in there if I can. It's being difficult, so I'm just going to dry fire it. You're not supposed to dry fire it, but this guy is being difficult, so it's supposed to release that spring tension. Now let me sit down here, make this a bit easier. Okay, first thing you're going to need to use is the Allen wrench. These guys out of the way, and turn the gun upside down, and you can loosen these Allen screws right here. These are used to hold the stock. Just kind of loosen them there. And after this, you will not need that Allen wrench set or just plain Allen wrench anymore. See if we can get him off yet. And there's a plate, as you can probably see, and those two screws come off, and then the action gets removed from the stock. Put the stock over there, and this is where the flathead comes into play. And you can see you got your trigger, you got your magazine release and your mag weld, and you just see that it's real gunked up pretty good right here. And you get this guy off first. Hold this thing steady enough here. Works better if you have a bit of a bigger flat head. Thinking the last time I disassembled this thing, when I put all this back together, kind of tightened it a little too much. Pretty sure it spent 5 minutes trying to take this stupid thing out. Not sure if it's coming out anymore. Okay, but you basically get the idea. Might want to come back to him. This one was always a pain for me because you can see I don't have a bigger, flat head. That guy likes to come loose though, so it's actually kind of funny because you see the size difference there. This one in the back has a lot of tension on it. Whew. Sorry about this. Trying to see if he's even still coming up. No, he's unscrewed. Sorry. Okay, so next part with the Phillips head, there's this little screw right behind the mag weld. See, it's starting to loosen up. And your mag weld and your trigger group just come right out. So if you ever want to replace that 5.5 pound or 5 1/4 pound trigger, that's how you do it. And this is where the socket wrench or ratchet comes into play. Now you can use a pair of pliers for this guy, but I just recommend using the socket wrench to get him loose, especially if it's your first time. And then this little piece comes out, if I can get him. Now just remember that which side is longer goes in front. You can see one side is definitely longer, so if you put him backwards like this, you'll definitely notice it's not wanting to go back in. Then after that, you can wiggle your barrel out. Now this little piece does come off, but last time I cleaned this rifle, that thing was a pain to get back in. Then you can take your bolt handle out. See if mine wants to come out for me. There we go. And there's your fully disassembled Savage 64F, and here's your striker. You can see how dirty my hands are and the bolt. You can really see it's been needing some cleaning. And let's see here. Here's your firing pin and your firing pin channel. If I can get him out there. Okay, he lifted up. There's your firing pin. So now it is truly fully disassembled. Now I'm not going to reassemble it because this video would take a while. Probably should have worn gloves for this. But if you didn't know how to disassemble your Savage 64F 22 LR, now you do. Well, I hope you enjoyed it's not really entertainment. I usually like making entertainment videos, but I thought this one might take a break from it. And you can see, if you've seen my full review on this stock is really, really freaking thick. And you can see, I cannot bend it for the life of me. But one thing to note, this thing barely ever needs cleaned, so you might have some trouble with something being tight. This thing, not this one. Can't remember which one it is. One of them was being very difficult with me earlier. That guy. But I appreciate you watching. Please like, share, and favorite the video if you want to. Leave a comment down below if you want me to do anything else like this. If you have any recommendations on a gun or a video, please let me know, and I'll try to make it happen in the future. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.